So we are up to, today we are going to do postures 10 and 11, left and right golden rooster, stands on one leg, and carry tiger back to mountain. And then we will be at the end of the second road. So this is an auspicious day. And next week we'll start with cloud hands, which will take us 2 or 3 weeks, I think. It is the most lengthy single posture in the form, and it has 3 different variants, all doing basically a similar idea. So that'll take us some time to get through that one. But today we'll start with left and right golden rooster, stands on one leg, carry tiger back to mountain. And so you guys can watch. I think I'm going to just demonstrate where we are up to at this point, and I will flow right through into what we're going to do next, and hopefully my mic will stay. Somebody give me a hand signal. I'll look to see if I'm communicating or not. Okay, and I'm going to do it facing everybody, I think, right now. I'm going to start from here, from the orbs. This is the end of commencement, beginning Tai Chi. Left peacock. And I would say attend a little bit to my eyes, to what they're doing. Sit on the bench. Right peacock. Beginning of single whip. Transition. White crane flashes wings. Brush knee, twist step. End of the first road. Play the peepaw, play guitar. Step back and repulse the monkey. White snake spits out tongue. Turn and kick with the lotus. This is punch to groin, punch at groin. We're going to continue by sinking and then sinking right into golden cock left. Golden cock right. And then this is much like the right peacock. This is tiger returns to mountain. Three rollbacks. That is the end of the second road right there. Going into the next one. Okay. Any questions on any of that? Let me unmute everybody real quick.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Am I seeing this correctly? It looks like the eyes are leading the hands.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the tip of the sword. This is John calls this the asking star. So, and the eyes are not just gazing dully out into space. They're triangulating into a point, a star. And that John calls that's the asking star. That's the place where we connect with the sword tip. It's the place, first of all, that we connect right here. When I've shown you the Wei Shu Ren thing where he's got his eyes going here and then his hands leading out to the same contact point. It's the same thing we're doing with the sword, and it's why John says playing the sword is a way to study fighting, and it's a way to triangulate the tip of the sword, the spirit sword, and the vision out to that point. That is the use of Shen, this idea of the executive faculty, kind of keeping the energy out. So if I'm interacting with somebody in push hands, there'll be a place, for instance, we'll do a practice where somebody will be connecting to me here, and I will just won't have the yang to yang connection point here, won't work. But if I connect down here with the spirit sword and I keep my mind on that, then I turn and it turns pretty much everybody I've practiced this with can get this one almost immediately. And it's giving up yang to let the yin lead with the shen. And it's the way that the eyes become engaged in that process.
So maybe you've said this many
So the
times.
eyes matter. And if you, now, Rick, have I not shared with you the, I have not sent Wei Shi Lan's tape to you?
You have shared it, and
Okay,
I guess it's just sort of clicking a little more today.
okay.
So, so this is the. I'm hearing you say this. I want to make sure I'm hearing this right. So, in essence, the eyes are the Shen.
Yeah, And so the eyes indicate the Shen, yes. And as wherever the Shen goes, the intent's going to follow it too. And so the mind wants to go with the Shen and the intent. And this is the idea that the mind is the comet, so that the eyes, mind is out there, comet out there moving, or the comet's moving here, and I'm following it. And if I connect my hand into the comet tail, whoever's ever touching me here is going to go. And um, Allie has a good experience, maybe not good, but she was Rick Stevens, the other Rick, the good Rick, uh, um, did this. And it's the travel of the comet that John. It's a practice that John does, and it's letting your eyes stay connected. So the eyes can't be just, oh, it's kind of going like this. It's really like I'm looking where the eye. I want my mind to triangulate out to that place. The eyes aren't always doing that though. The eyes are kind of going out and then they're releasing. It's her and Kai with the eyes as well. And so the eyes will focus, they'll relax. So I'll talk about really the eyes looked with great intent. And then there's this, oh, kind of sleepy quality to the eyes. It's like nap time, okay? And that is more like the dispersal wave. So pay attention to the eyes. Just see, I mean, if you're starting to do sword practice, the tip of the sword, I think Anne asked me once, like, do we really watch the tip of the sword? The spirit sword often wants to connect with the tip of the sword. The eyes want to connect to the opponent, you know, and what's going on sort of in that area. So there is this triangulation that's happening. If you're into the tip of the sword, you might be late on some other aspects. You have to kind of have a kind of a global awareness when you're playing with something like a sword or a staff or a knife or something like that. So, but the eyes are. It's the first time that I've recognized in a Tai Chi form. In the 13 postures, we have a statement that it says, gaze right, look left, where the gaze is the Jing. And this is really, the gaze is the Jing. The gaze is where the energy is. The gaze is where the intent is intended. And the gaze is important. And when we come to things like rainbow, which I'm not sure, Rick, you've done yet. I've taught it as a Qigong. But the rainbow is using the gaze to move the body from well off to the left to well off to the right. And the whole body kind of tracks that motion. So gaze matters, yes. Sorry, long answer. Is everybody okay? Move around a little bit so I don't feel like I'm frozen. Am I frozen again? Uh-oh, shoot. Oh no. Hi again, everybody. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
So
And Bill, just to let you know, you froze during the form too.
I did. God dang it. Okay. All right. Well, let me just do the little part that we're going to focus on today. And then hopefully I won't freeze again. So the short answer to that question is the gaze matters. Okay, so the gaze is a Jing. And get in the habit of cultivating it. Sword is where we cultivate it. But sword teaches how it's used in open hand and then Tui Shao as well. Okay, so let me just go over this. You can watch. So I'll end with this little section. White snake spits out tongue. Gaze, asking star, relax the mind, eyes. Punch to groin. Remember, don't push down. Just punch to groin here. We're going to circle, shift all the weight into the left foot. And sinking equals floating. Golden cock, right? Left, rather. Golden cock, right? And we're going to do kind of a right peacock shape again. We'll circle the ball. I didn't do this very well before, so that's good. And then here we're just going to come around. And John uses the image of there's a cat on the couch. Now we don't want to push it off, but we want to help it go as we sit back. Help it go. And then we're going to do the 3 rollbacks, plucking, splitting, backing up pung, on energy, pressing energy, just like we did in the right peacock, basically, except we have the kitty cat bit. Then this energy is going to come in. And instead of sending it down your leg, we're just going to hold it here. Just going to hold it here. Okay. And that's the end of the second form. Did that work out, Felix? Okay, cool. So why don't you get up and we'll do it together up to that point. And we'll do it with my back to you, and then we'll slow down right when we get to punch to groin, and we'll take it from there. So why don't we start in basically the open posture with the hands at the navel. And sink, let your mind come up into the heart. Mind is the comet, the body, the hands are the comet tail. Roll in. And then throw the mind out, let your eyes go out and see through this cloth that I have out here. And then bring that back in. So your eyes are kind of going sleepy now. And then just kind of go neutral. Let your whole gaze and everything go neutral in your body. Left peacock. I'm going to take the right wrist around the left wrist, come up to left peacock. Excuse me, let the bird fly away. Draw the energy in, send it down the right leg. Gentle fists, relax. This is the beginning of getting the wrists to relax. Turn and cover the right wrist, right peacock. Feel your mind go out. And then let it reconvene. The weight of the bird kind of shifts you back a little bit. Roll this ball. And squeeze the energy. Send it out a bit. Just playing with the energy. Bring it back in. Drop it down, zong ding. It turns into the water fountain. 3 rollbacks. Plucking. Splitting. Gentle fists into the rollback shape. Scooping with the right side of the right hand. And then come to this place, let the elbows come forward, mind go down, screwing energy out, spiraling out. Book opens one last time down through the sacral connection, over the head top jumping rope with that tsunami energy. Gumbian, let your body get stretched out. Then take that energy into the heart, let it kind of manifest there, and then send it down the left channel into the left leg. Connect your mind with the big wheel. Watch the wheel with your eyes. Turn. Follow it. Bring the energy down through byway into center. Push out. Pestle and mortar. Touch the hip, touch the ankle, catch the energy. Out to beak, into hand, release it. Release your mind as well, relax. Then something reconvenes on the right side, and we do this dust up once, twice, cut through, scrape off, bend, and straighten into white crane spreads wings. Gentle fists, her, kai, her, kai. Draw in, open out. Shift weight forward in this one. Let the energy come out. See the rising star. The leg rises to meet it. Peng An Ji. Peng An Ji. Sit back. Connect on this new side. Pull in her. Wave opening, kai. Her. Cycle in, go out. Pull the energy in, see the rising star. Knee comes up to follow it. Brush knee. Gentle fist, sit back. Draw in one more time. Open. Cycle in, open out. Pull the energy in, see the rising star. Knee comes up to follow hand. End of first road. Sink over the head top. Tsunami into play peepaw. Sink left foot, right hand comes up. Her, this is the long hurl cycle. It completes about here. And then kai, feel your head top and coccyx pulling, striking here, eyes out. Her, gather, cover the right elbow. Her, gather, bend, straighten again. Hands down. Her, kai, cover, open, cycle this away, and then just rotate. Left elbow stays right with the left quad. Step open, sinking down, bend the body. Let the snake spit its tongue. Sit back over the shoulder, strike. Squeeze the energy here, and then lotus kick. Swing down, gentle fist to diagonal. The eyes go out. This is the her moment. This is actually releasing it. Asking star again. Release it. Draw in. Rising star. Foot comes up. Punch to groin. Remember, don't punch. Turn. Sink all the weight on the left foot. Bring your head over the left foot. Then sinking down, let something rise up. Bring your head over the right foot. Sinking down, something rises up. This is a lot like the right peacock. Left wrist covers right. Roll the ball. Come up. Continue around and feel for the kitty cat. Raise almost down like this sometimes too. And then as you're just helping the kitty cat, the cat wants to get off. Pluck, split, backing up, pung. So move your body in accordance with those 3 rollbacks. On, elbows pressing energy out. Tsunami, jumping rope. Ooh. Over head top. And just bring that energy, turn and gaze over your left shoulder. Just gaze over the left shoulder. Don't do anything with that yet. That is the end of the second road. That's the end of the second road. So I guess let's do it together from play the peepaw. One more time from we finish, brush knee, we sink here. Feel this tsunami of energy coming over your head. This is the jumping rope. Great. Drop the foot. Open. Bring the hands down together, right hand on top. This is the beginning of her. It completes about here, and then Kai creates this. Her, I gather and cover the elbow. Kai, my mind goes out. Again, here. Mind out, asking star. Her, condense and draw in. Open. Her, condense and draw in again. Change the hands. Bring the hands down, this time left hand on top. Her completes about here. And then as my head top and coccyx pull, my mind is seeing this back fist. Her, I cover. Kai, open again. Her, draw in. There's this rotation. Keep these two things, so don't move the arm. Don't move the arm too much. Just we're gonna rotate. So I want this bit, want the whole left channel to rotate. Rotate. The left hand comes on the center line, it pushes down and it liberates the right hand. It comes up on the right hand, on the right channel. This pushes down and the snake starts rising up. This is Pung energy here, on and Pung together. And then I think Felix asked last week, she said, and I probably gave not the most correct answer. This really goes like this, okay? So at this point, it's taking the defender, grabbing the hand and pulling that hand down while the attack comes on, okay? So there is a splitting phenomena here, and I guess I kind of gave it short shrift last week. So pressing this, as this presses down, this is stimulated to go out. Feel it in your legs and torso. Feel it in your legs and torso. This is Kai. Her more. And then open. See it out there. That's her out there. Once again, go out to it. Circle in. Open out. Draw the energy in. See the rising star. The foot follows. The knee follows. Brush knee, punch to groin. Sit back slightly to turn the left foot out. Gather, hold the ball. Sinking left. The right hand come up. Keep the head top over the left foot. Step down to the right. Move the head over the foot. Sink more in the right. Let the left leg come up. Sink down. This is the right peacock shape again. Sit back. Roll. Squeeze. Open. Wait, no, sorry. Sorry, got confused. Tiger returns to mountain. Sit back, roll ball. Let this come up, and then this circle elides out and around behind the body. And then sit back slightly as the cat goes that way as I'm sitting back slightly. Then 3 rollbacks. Pluck, split, backing up, pung, on, pressing, book, tsunami, energy in, and just keep it gathered and do the Jerry Lewis turn and gaze over your left shoulder. Okay. Felix, would you go to play the peepaw, please? Okay, and then just do continuous. Nice and slow. Her completes about there. Keep going. Kai opens, her head top goes one way and her hands go the other way, okay? She covers, elbow, her again. And now Kai, notice how she's extending, she's straightening. Good, Felix. She draws in, sucks in, bending, and she straightens. And then she bends and straightens again. And puts her in position to do it on the other side. Her to about there, and then Kai, 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 Kai. Her covers, Kai open, her back fist. Her draws in, Kai spirals it out. Her spiral in, in. Kai, 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 stepping. Her. Kai. Good. Kai, open, open, open. Now this is a long her. Her. One side. Her more. Her squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. It's a wind up. So your arms are squeezing to get that opening. I understand your mom was in the closet the other day. I never got to see that. I'll have to go back to the tape. I heard Howard Cosell liked it a lot, though. Okay, great. She's going to draw in and out. See the rising star. Just step back just a little bit, Felix. Give yourself some space. Punch to groin. Relax. Don't overextend. Good. Sinking in the left leg. Step. Sinking in the right. Sinking equals floating. And then again to the right peacock shape. She'll circle. And then she'll take it off to the side, behind. And the more energy you can kind of gather off behind your body, the better. Then the 3 rollbacks. On energy. Pressing. Book. Gumbian. Draw the energy and just hang on to it and gaze over the left shoulder. Okay, super. All right, excellent. Thank you. Yeah. I guess your mom is a star too. Did you know she was in the room when you were? No, you didn't. She just snuck in. She just snuck in. Okay. All right. Any questions? It's so this is very the left and right golden cock are very similar to yang style, the regular yang style. Um, the right peacock is, we've done that before. The one difference is on the rolling the ball, really try to catch that bigger loop. And this is another place. Imagine you have a tip of a sword describing a huge circle. That's the level of energy that you're kind of engaging with. That's a tiger's energy, and that level of energy. So don't just move your arms and not connect with your mind as you do that one. Really kind of see that, oh my God, that is a big cat. And then gently, I mean, nobody's going to push a cat around, okay? But we could like encourage the cat to go. And that's what we do. Just encourage the cat to go. And you might feel something in your hands. I want to go back. Thank you, Felix. That was excellent. I want to show you my hands a little bit on this one. So, we sync here. So throw this out and then track. Wow, that's a big cat. Oh, it wants to go. All right, good. So there's this kind of, I mean, this might look like yang effect here in the hands, but just kind of let it go. The hands will rise up, and then you can start the plucking, splitting, and then so that there's a lot to do, especially, so when you help the kitty cat go, you're already starting to back up. Don't back all the way up. You still need some backup to do the 3 rollbacks, okay? So there'll be, this signifies the pendulum as well. So where's the energy? Energy going out, pendulum forward. So as the kitty cat is leaving, there's something of us we're boom, out this way. So, but have something in reserve. So I'm still backing up to here, okay? And then this is like pulling your body forward. So this is the rolling over. This is on energy this way. This is this is pung energy, and this is on energy. So when we get to here, throwing, so something comes up, I threw myself off. Something comes up, and then right, attack your opponent's feet. Time do we have? 1:40. Okay. Let's do that together one more time. And let's see, we'll do it. We'll do the
Susan, did you have a question?
Oh, there's a question. Anne, did you have a question?
I thought Susan had a question.
Oh, sorry.
I did. A comment is that it was really good to see a different body do it that knows the form. It was just interesting and helpful. Your bodies are so different. I just got a lot out of watching a different body do it. And then my question was, in picking up the cat, are we doing any gumbien?
Gumbien happens a little later, and I would say, imagine you have your hands under the cat's butt and the cat is on a couch, and that you're not lifting that cat, no way you can do it, but the cat's going and you're just encouraging it. You're just kind of attached to its rump as it's getting off the couch, okay? So there's no like pushing out, but you're just kind of connecting with the energy moving in front of you. And this is kind of like, Your mind is the cat. Okay, this is where the mind is the cat and it's going away, and your body's connected to that. And so it's creating that sense of connection as you're backing up. You have forward attachment. And I haven't really thought about the Marshall application of this one, but I'd have to mull it over for a while. But you're connected. You're connected to that energy. And we'll try to do more of that. I'll try to have Felix and Allie be modeling a little bit more as we go forward. That's right. I think it's good to see. They're both really good. They often remind me of stuff I'm missing. So, all right. Okay, let's do it together from hands by the waist. I'm going to mute everybody too, and we'll come back one last time. Okay. All right. So continue to sink, your hands rise, mind is coming in, rolling in deep into the heart, kind of go to sleep with your eyes. Then throw your eyes open and go out, see through the walls of your room to the outside, and then mind again inside and the body comes to meet it. Then the hands go down. Relax. We're going to turn the body to the right, cover the left wrist, and do left peacock. The bird flies away. This is much like what we just did with the cat. Then take some energy back, kind of into the heart, and then send it down the right channel. Gentle fists, relaxing and rolling the wrists. Turning to the left, cover the right wrist, right peacock. Let your mind just go out completely, go quiet. It reconvenes. Oh, you feel the weight of the bird sends you back. Roll it over. Squeeze the energy. Send it out. Just Play-Doh kind of deal. Send it down, zong ding. Bounce it. Plucking. Splitting. Backing up. Pung. On energy, scooping over. Pressing, screwing out. Book. Connect your mind now down behind your feet and bring it up over your head. Tsunami. Now Gumbian, stretching the body out. Something convenes between your arms. Take that energy, let it coalesce and send it down the left channel now, balancing the body. See the big wheel. With your eyes, follow the wheel. Let your hands connect to the wheel. Bring the energy into the heart. Relax a moment. Open. Misalign to the right. Misalign left. The forearm is rotating. Push straight out. Mortar and pestle. Foot opens. Other foot opens. Throw the energy. Catch the energy. Feel it come out to the beak. Let it run back out into the hand. And release it. Let your gaze go. Relax. Something reconvenes in the right rib cage. And we do this lassoing technique. Feather dusting. Come through. Scrape off. Bend bow. Pull right hand up to right shoulder. And white crane spreads wings. Flashes wings. Draw in. Make gentle fists. Open. See the asking star, go to it. So this is kind of a reverse. There's a her here. Reverse kind of action. Open out this way. Shift the weight into the left foot. Bring the energy into the right channel. Let it go out left channel. See the star. Leg comes up to meet it. Dragon's mouth. Pung energy, on energy, G energy. Sit back. Pull down. See it.
No audio, Bill.
Lost your mic, Bill.
Got it now.
I'm about ready to give up on that mic. How much did you miss? When did that go out?
Most of it was silent,
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
but you know what? I'm just speaking for myself. I actually kind of liked it that way.
Okay.
I agree with Rick because it forced us to just try to figure it out on our own more and just
Okay.
and try to do it.
All right.
And I loved how you were doing your little hand signals that told us what you were saying. So it was a kind of a cool way to do it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that was my intention all along. I was just
Good.
pretending that my mic didn't work. Well, you guys are real troopers. I'm, of course, a hero of technology. So I don't know what to do. I charged that thing up and I think it just doesn't have much life. Okay, so carry on, and I'll send this along and today sometime, and look it over when you can and keep practicing. Everybody's doing great. And thank you so much, Felix, for helping out again.